So, okay. Fill us in on the podcast. You've launched it. It's called Doomed. What do you cover on this?
Basically, politics and culture, in a way where I'm looking at, from a leftist perspective. There's not many podcasts out there that do that, right?
No.
But I think I have a expertise in a certain area. The way like your expertise is Social Security, and Michael Brooks's expertise is the complete history of the politics of every country on the continent of Africa. My expertise is these right-wing conspiracies, so that's where I tend to focus on.
Now, I will say this, that I remember years ago, you were like, I'm gonna, on Matt and Mike Mondays, you're like, I'm gonna cover this dude who's an MRA, and I'm like, a what? Like a men's rights advocate, and he's a pickup artist, and I'm like, a what? And he's like, oh yeah, he got his money. I just remember this, like just hearing this out of like the corner or barely paying attention to it. The guy's actually a men's rights advocate, but he made his money basically from alimony from his wife. And I didn't pay much attention to it until the guy ends up at the White House, and his name is Mike Cernovich or Cernovich.
Mike Cernovich. MikeCernovich.com.
That's the guy. In fact, that said his name, that describes a lot of them. So I was wondering where you were going with that, who exactly you were talking about.
Right. Well, I mean, so just tell us. I mean, you've been following Cernovich for years, right?
Yeah. Basically, he was. I first became aware of him when Gamergate really took off. This was like late 2014, and this guy Mike Cernovich saw what was going on and decided to basically use these impressionable Gamergate guys to jump off his career. And he saw that this guy, Sam Biddle, who's now a writer for The Intercept, but at the time he was with Gawker, he tweeted out, in a joking way that we should bring back bullying, and ultimately Gamergate is reaffirming what we've known to be true for decades. Nerds should be constantly shamed and degraded into submission, which...
Michael approves.
Which Michael tweets out unironically every now and then. But
yeah, totally unironically.
But so Mike Cernovich sees this and he decides, I'm going to go after this guy and make a video where I challenge Sam Biddle to a boxing match for charity in the name of anti-bullying. And he became this big Gamergate hero. And from there, his name just grew. And when this all happened, I was like watching this video and I'm saying to myself, okay, look at this guy. There's no way this guy is anti-bullying. Just look at him. So I checked his Twitter profiles and all the stuff he had out there. And the dude is not, shocker to everyone, he does not care about bullying very much.
Right.
He is a very much a bully himself back in the day, and today too, but especially when he was a nobody. He would tweet at random people and just say horrible things, telling them to go kill yourself. And of course, his most famous tweets are the ones where he says that date rape doesn't exist. He tweets that Trayvon Martin got before he could rape anyone. Things like that. All around good guy,
Now, do you have any insight into his attempted purchase of Gawker now?
I do not. I mean, he definitely has money and he's been able to crowdfund. I don't know if you know this, but he actually was able to get a crowdfund for a documentary, and he's created that documentary, and it is on Amazon Prime, I believe. So this guy is trying to make...
What's it about? Is it a pickup artist one, or...?
No, it's like his like media criticism documentary or whatever.
It's like I'll double dip. Noam Chomsky for the ultra stupid.
He trying to beat us to the punch?
Yeah, I mean he pretty much he did. It's called Silenced, and it's his little documentary on the state of free speech in the United States of America.
Ah.
Yeah,
because the government has cracked down on his free speech. Do people? Is there some type of like, litmus test, or is there some type of like literally initiation test that you can only be a conservative right winger if you don't understand what the First Amendment is?
I think so. That's probably really what the initiation is.
We got to crack down on Cernovich.com.
Once they could confirm.
Do you think
once they confirm.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Do you think he initially was going to make it about Sam, but couldn't dig up enough dirt on him?
Probably. I mean, I would probably
would all be clips
the
from
poster for it is
Who's
the Statue
Caboose?
of Liberty, like holding her mouth shut. So I'm assuming that would have been Sam's place, where the Statue of Liberty is sitting.
You shut up.
But yeah, he's got real big names for the documentary. You know, Anthony Cumia, Alan Dershowitz,
of course,
Gavin McGinnis, the guy who created Dilbert. I mean, real big names.
Oh, the guy who created Dilbert. See, that's a good. Are you tracking him, Matt? Because that guy's a freak.
Real big name.
Yeah, he's
No,
he's
he is an
else,
ultra weirdo. No, seriously. Have you been,
yeah,
he's like a. Are you following him, Matt?
Yes, I do. Yeah, he's pretty obvious though.